What's your AC?
May, you are surrounded by these puddles of flesh.
Right, May sees this thing come up. It's like, oh, isn't that one of those manticore things? And proceeds to get mad as she do. You see a pink, a little pink like Super Saiyan aura type thing. That's the wrong color. That's a wrong color. So it should be raging.
Oh,
like this.
right. I would actually prefer a different color so it doesn't blend into the background as much.
It's fine. It does. It's just as soon as you can barely notice it. That's actually
yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, you are in a rage. That is a bonus action, I believe. So you still have your action and movement if you want.
Let's see, we are going to. Good thing for this. Hey, we're going to. Who do we want to swing at? That's the question. Maybe we want to get the thing. So yeah. Oh wait, there's an ally within 5 feet of the guy, so we're going to do that and swing at him with the Vajra.
Which one? The big one?
The big guy, the Chimera, actually. It is.
All right, it is a Chimera. Ravaging Vajra, does hit.
All right, he swings at it again without the sneak attack.
That one will miss.
Okie
Alright, so you stab it, and it rears up in pain, and you stab it in the shoulder, but it doesn't look particularly wounded that much. Alright, is that your turn?
It looks to be our turn.
Alright, Tuskos.
Yes, sir.
'Tis you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like watching things happen, and just it all seems so unbelievable to me, because like I've barely ever even seen non-elephant things before, but here we are.
It's true.
So, yeah.
Because it attacks us for half our health and 1 damage.
What?
Or 1. Never mind. I'm just being salty.
Did we get to keep the heroism, by the way?
Oh yes, you have 4 temporary HP. Oh,
okay.
Actually, that's right.
That's what I was
gonna
asking.
need Victor to give me a Constitution save.
Con save?
Yep.
I mean, pretty IDC probably.
All right, so you no longer have the heroism, because Victor lost his concentration on it.
So concentration is a con save?
Yep.
Health save? Something that's constitution, like your health.
Has this big old guy over here been hurt?
You gotta try to keep it together.
I guess so.
Big old guy?
That
The
thing.
big fire breathy guy has been stab.
He has been stabbed once. The horns
Those
on the
lemures
goat
are
head
quite
caught the other one.
annoying. So if I were to be like super monkey fleet of foot, I could just like fleek of foot. I could just like pinch up through my teammates and avoid attacks of opportunity, right? By like going up here.
You'd be able to hit it from here.
Well, like, could I just like go here?
He's on the ground.
If you were going to, how would
like
you
I wouldn't be
get over
leaving his range. I'd just be monkey. I'd be monkeying around.
Show me the path that you're gonna take to get there.
Oh,
he has landed. It is on the ground.
Oh, okay, so like I just can't like juke around him. Right. It's unfortunate.
Well, I mean,
well, I guess I could just move here because I wouldn't be.
It depends what path you're trying to take.
You can't simply just move through enemies, blah.
Right.
I mean, I should just jump over it. How tall is it?
It is a large creature.
So probably 11
It is about as tall as you, but far larger.
Can I jump that?
Uh,
How high
Get
can I
up
jump?
on the
you would
hydra's
have
back.
to jump. I think you're what, 8 feet tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to jump 8 feet high as well as 10 feet horizontally.
So what are we looking at here?
Depends what your strength modifier is and your strength score.
I have a +4 strength modifier and an 18 strength score.
So, if you use a key point for, I think, what is it, Step of the Wind? Something like
Double
that.
that stuff.
Then,
Okay,
is it
let's
double
say
or
I did
triple?
not use a key point.
If you did not, then you would not be able to make it up there. You would have 10 feet of running distance, but you'd only be able to jump 4 feet high.
Oh. That's not a lot of ups.
I mean, you're a
Like,
elephant.
what if I told you I was a black elephant?
Oh, whoa.
I mean, that's what the avatar looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an actual. I mean, African elephants, right?
Right.
And Asian elephants.
That's not even right.
Like the Asian elephants are like really good at casting spells and stuff. And also inventory management. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run up here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna unleash some Fury of Blows.
Unleash
So,
the fury of
He'll have
blows.
4 attacks coming his way. And almost all of them maybe hit.
The first 3 of those hit. So that is a total of 28 damage.
Sweet.
Alright.
Nice.
So you just run up to this thing and just start going ham with your tusks and with your fists. And one of them does catch the goat on its horns, though. So that one does not do damage to it. But
Oh, this thing is a goat?
it has a
goat
goat's
head.
Oh,
One of its heads
Cabra.
is a goat. Alright. Old Woody.
Alright, how do I determine my spell save DC?
It is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So I believe for you that would be charisma. So 8 plus
Okay.
proficiency plus charisma.
So that would be 8 plus 4 plus 4.
Sure. So 16.
Okay. Old Woody is going to face the Chimera, and he's going to cast Avard's Black Tentacles underneath the front right or front left portion of the, well, his front right, I don't know, right portion of the Chimera, and then also on top of the 2 lemurs that are to Victor's left.
Alright.
It's a 20-foot radius. Wait, hold on.
20-foot square,
Radius.
right?
That's actually a lot bigger than I was thinking 10-foot radius.
What level spell is that again?
4. But I just have 2 slots, and I can use whatever spell I want.
Oh, okay. I was
And
thinking
they're
of a
all
difference.
cast as, yeah, they're all cast as 5th level spells, basically,
Right.
if they have an upgrade component. But
Right.
So,
Alright,
like,
so
so-
20-foot radius,
yeah.
including as many of the monsters as possible.
Alright.
it's a 20-foot square, right?
Oh, is it
Yeah,
20-foot square or 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius. So it wouldn't include, I guess, the corners, but it would be a 20-foot square, not including the corners. That's how that would work.
Yeah, the 20-foot square is 20 feet on each side. It's like a 4x4 square.
Right, but he's saying it's not a square, it's a radius.
Unless my PHP is wrong. Can you cast it? And see?
Yeah. You want me to post it up? Yeah, I'll just post it up. Hold on, I'm in edit mode, so I don't accidentally click and post things that I don't want to.
Ah,
Alright, so
That's a ridiculous range.
Ah, it is square.
Oh, yeah, it is a 20-foot square. It's not a 20-foot radius.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Probably red radius. Okay. Yeah, 20-foot square.
Okay, so 20-foot square is
as many
different.
of those things on the left as possible is what I'm trying to get it.
Alright, so... Here?
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright, so what do they gotta do? They've got to... on a turn, or starts its turn there. Okay, so on their turn, they'll do stuff.
Yep. And whenever he does this, he screams out, "Cthulhu, punish you!"
Alright,
Yeah,
and
that's
are
the
these tentacles black or are they green?
They're green with black spots.
Alright, I like it. Alright, Cthulhu punish you, and Lemures. Let's see how far they can move.
And then
Not quite that far. Alright.
I'm gonna change the name of this to Avard's Blackish Tentacles.
Blackish tentacles, alright. I think it was right there. Alright, so this Lemure moves up to Tuskos, and it is going to make an attack at Tuskos. That is an 8. That is probably going to miss.
Yes. Which is kind of okay with me.
I would imagine so. And this one is also going to get towards you, but it is not going to make it all the way there. Well, it does make it all the way there, but it takes its entire movement to do so. And these two are just going to move closer.
I'm kind of like interested to see if like you're positioning these in a way to create a mural.
No. They are going towards you.
Okay. Because like it looks like you're making like a picture out of lemurs. Sorry. So lemur.
A lemure.
You gotta squint to see it. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is going to move to the side, right in front of May, and this one is also going to move towards May, and both of them are going to make attacks at May. 9 is gonna miss. 22 is gonna hit. So that is 2 damage to May.
For reduction.
Huh? Before
Is
reduction.
Okay, so 1 damage.
What do you?
Not
what are you
2
reducing
1
it for
HP.
again?
Rage.
Ah, so you are.
Put
Yeah,
one
I'm
in
just
it.
going to tell you how much damage you take, and then you
Okay.
reduce it as you do.
I
Alright.
I goofed, by the way. I took, what, 9 damage, and then how much? I did 1 instead of -1.
Oh. You mean just now from the fist?
Yes, I meant to hit -1, and I put myself at 1.
Oh, you just took -1.
Well, yeah, but now my HP is at 1. I don't remember what it was at before.
Well, just put it at max, and then subtract 9, and then subtract the 1. Oh, and then you took from the,
Yeah, I didn't remember the other one.
The other one
Like-
was 16.
16. Okay.
So a total of... I think that was before you started raging, so that should be 25 and then +1, so 26. So go to your max and then -26.
Alright, cool.
And stop being
We
such a
fixed.
dumb.
The minus.
Alright, and this guy is going to... Well, he's going to go right through this massive tentacle, so he has to make a dexterity save.
A dexterity or strength, their choice, but it's also difficult terrain.
No, he's going to make a dexterity saving throw. It's only if he's restrained already that he...
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
he
yeah.
fails it, so he takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage, I believe, right? This thing
Okay.
barely notices the tentacles. It just looks intent on you guys.
The lemur?
The lemure.
The lemur? Wow.
The
so a pretty
lemur.
tough lemur that just took 3d6 damage.
So roll the damage.
Shit. Roll.
And it is restrained. Alright. and we will say it is restrained. That is the restrained symbol, as everyone knows. 10, 15. Alright, this one is going to move over here. This one is going to move over here. And Malice and Chimera. Spiky. Or Spike the Chimera.
Spike. Well, for my portion of the turn, I'm actually going to cast Enlarge on my own Manticore.
Oh no! So I believe he is huge. That is terrifying.
Yup.
Kaja kicking up.
Is it not a concentration to keep one summoned?
No. At least
One good thing
Alright.
it has over the conjure stuff.
just to throw it up there.
Doubles in all dimensions. Weight is multiplied by 8. One size category. There's plenty of room for it to double in size. Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Weapons, while these weapons are large, targets attack with them, deal 1d4 extra damage. Alright, so all of his attacks deal an extra 1d4 damage.
And for the Chimera's turn, I see no other reason than to send Spike number 1 at the Chimera.
Alright.
Who has the bigger beast?
That's a good question. You obviously do.
Well,
Right now.
yeah. My pants are still on, though.
That is gonna miss.
Oh, let's do it again. Roll it back.
That is gonna
Ew.
hit. Do an extra d4. Oh, you're just rolling 3. You're not actually rolling the
Oh,
damage. You're just rolling the dexterity modifier.
Whoops.
You can just roll whatever the dice is plus 1d4 because it's enlarged right now. And just go ahead and roll that last attack as well.
Nope. Sorry. Ignore the fourth one.
Alright. So only one of those spikes hits, so roll the damage for that plus 1d4. Alright, 9 damage. Gets hit with a spike. It's still looking like it's just pissed. Anything else?
Then it will actually, all things in 5th edition can hover, right?
Yes.
Then it's gonna basically fly 50 feet straight up into the air because it also can fly.
It can do that. Alright, it is now 50 feet in the air.
I think the
Unfortunately,
thing is
can't
like
denote
hover means something else in the fifth. Like you don't like fall out of the air if you get slept or whatever.
that. Yeah, but nothing actually has that ability, so...
Yeah, well, light beholders do.
Right. Alright. So it is now the Chimera's turn, and it is going to... roll to see if its breath recharges. And...
Oh
Yes.
God!
What? Alright, so... let's see, who would that hit?
Hoping he's gonna torch some lemurs.
Did you roll his damage?
I did not. So, Tuskos and May, go ahead and make dexterity saving throws.
See this guy's nonsense.
This isn't gonna go well.
And I will roll
Good thing
some
I had
for
advantage.
Lemurs.
Don't I do a thing with those somehow? I don't think so.
Are you Barb? If you're
I'm a
Barb
Barb.
too, you'll have advantage.
Sweet.
Oh,
That means I have advantage.
Yeah, look at the 17s.
Oh, didn't
alright.
even need advantage.
So, you both pass, which means that you both take 15 fire damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So, May, I believe that puts you at 7 fire damage. And you can see that though the fire has absolutely hit the lemurs don't even look like they were phased by it.
Do they smell any worse?
And so it is also going to use its horns at Tuskos, and it is going to claw at May.
Advantage on both.
So, horns at Tuskos, claws at May. Tuskos, that is a 25. May, that is a 23.
Oh,
So, Tuskos, that is 9 points of bludgeoning damage. May, that is 13 points of slashing damage. Since you're raging, that is
Alright.
6 points of slashing damage.
it's 6, and then we're also going to dodge uncannily to make it 3.
Oh, does that mean half damage?
Correct.
Okay. That I will have to
Well, it
look at to
rolled
make sure
in
that that actually is true, because that is kind of ridiculous. But okay. Lemure, which ones? The orange
Pretty
ones.
sure it stacks.
Orange
with
one is going to attack May. There's only one orange one alive. So, orange one is going to attack May. That is a 10 that is going to miss. Victor!
Hold on, did you roll the damage against the Chimera?
Chimera
For what?
being in the tendrils.
Oh,
Ah, that is true.
it was
Good
indeed on the ground.
catch. Good catch, you. Dexterity save. It fails, so roll that damage.
Well, it takes the damage either way, but if it fails the save, it
It is
doesn't.
restrained, I believe.
Which would mean it would be a neutral hit instead of the advantage. I don't know if the advantage was factored in there or not that it had against.
Actually,
Tuskos.
if it makes it, it does negate the damage from tentacles.
Hold on. Wait. Really?
It failed to save, I said.
Yeah, I was just correcting. It doesn't automatically take it. If it makes the saving throw,
Oh, the dexterity is 3d6, and then you make another save, dexterity or strength, to determine.
no,
Check to break out.
to break out. If it fails the dexterity throw, it takes both the damage and instantly is restrained for taking the damage.
Right.
Ah, I see.
Alright, so these tentacles, they start... alright, I will re-roll those attacks for you then.
Basically, just be straight instead of advantage.
Alright, so the claws still hit May, but the horns do not hit... they do not hit
Tuskos.
Tuskos. So Tuskos, ignore that 9 points of damage that I said that you took.
Sweet.
So, it is currently restrained. I don't think there was a size requirement for that.
Really big black tentacles.
Yep.
Mostly
Alright.
black.
Victor!
Victor.
Alright. I'm just gonna try to cast Hypnotic Pattern. Hopefully I get away. Against, basically, here, all these guys down here that are right next to me, and across.
Alright,
Let's make a Wisdom save. This is so I don't get attacked while I'm trying to run away.
creature
Just,
becomes
you don't want to
charmed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see. What was the save DC?
8, 12, 16?
Alright, so the
Wait,
com-
yeah. 4 and
they-
4, 16, yep.
Okay. They all actually make it.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
I'm just gonna run away and try to not to die, so there's nothing else I can really do.
It's true.
So,
Alright, so as you try to run away, the dragon head of the Chimera is going to take a bite at you.
mhm.
Disadvantage though.
That's true, and it rolled a 10 anyway, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we rolled a 10, and the two lemures, the two red lemures, are also going to try to claw at you. And a 12 and a 10 are going to miss. So, you get out of there anyway.
Alright. That's it.
Unscathed.
And they also are all charmed. Well, let me just.
No, none of them are charmed. I said they all made the saving throw.
Oh, they all made it. I'm sorry, you're right. Yeah.
Alright. Next group of lemures are going to try to roll those dexterity saving throws. Fail, fail, fail. Roll that. Just roll one set of 3d6
Okay.
for them. They are all restrained, and they all take 8 points of damage. All right, May, back up to you.
Right. This thing has got tentacles squirming around it. May is pretty sure that was some old woody stuff going on, and she's gonna proceed to whack at it with a rapier.
As she do, that is a hit.
That's a lot of sneak attack damage. And once again, wow, it's plus 10 with a crit though. All right.
That is a critical fail. Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. If it is
Oh, wait.
restrained,
One moment. I do have
attack
the
rolls
advantage.
against the creature have advantage.
It's the truth. Is that plus 9? It has to be right.
So Vajra. Oh.
I believe that still misses.
Oh boy. It does.
Roll
It
the
does
two.
still miss.
But
It
it's
does
not a
still
crit
miss,
fail.
but it is not a crit fail. All right. So you do deal
Can I
26
see if the
damage.
first one was a crit?
That's true. You can.
I'll just roll black as well.
Okay, it was not. So that is 26 damage from that first hit. All right.
Hey, Coconut, did you also roll the wisdom save for like the blue guy up here and the red guy next to over here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have a bonus action we really care to use right now. Alright.
All right, then Tuskos.
Okay.
It says Manticore is typing. Because Malice is set to Manticore. That's
funny.
impressive.
They have those big paws, you know?
Mm.
You gotta have a special keyboard.
All right, Tuskos.
All right, we're gonna start by getting angry.
As one does. Many barbarians.
We're not actually getting angry. We're actually just in a heightened state of focus and stuff.
Does Tuskos get like a Super Saiyan aura?
Yeah, he has like lightning crackling around him.
Baby. Super Saiyan 2?
Right. And his eyes turn green. Closer to
Alright.
cyan, but a little bit green. And then we're gonna unleash some hornies. Hornies? Uh-oh.
You got really horny all of a sudden.
The lower horn will rear its ugly head.
Oh,
wait.
no.
Whoa.
We already have black tentacles going on here.
Alright, that first one is going to hit. Who were you attacking? The Manticore?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, not
You
the
get-
Manticore. The Chimera.
You know.
You're
the
attacking
big-
Malice's Manticore, right?
Nope.
Yeah, wasn't that thing restrained, so I had to have advantage
Yeah, which is
on
why
the
the first
second
one
one.
hit.
Right.
That was, I counted that as one attack.
Oh, okay.
That's 11 damage. The first attack.
Yep.
Or
Oh,
or
right.
do you have a rage bonus of buff?
Because rage.
Yeah, I don't think it gets plus 3 until really late. It's
Alright.
kind of silly.
You have advantage on the second one as well.
Oh, okay.
Could be a crit.
So we just take the damage on the first attack, right? The first roll.
Yeah. The first roll did 9 damage. Second one was an 18, so it did 14 damage, or 16 damage since you're raging. Alright.
Okay.
Those both hit.
Right. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright.
How's it looking?
It is not particularly happy. It is trying to fight off these tentacles, and it is getting hit by you guys, and it is not happy at all. Old Woody's turn. By the way, Victor, you're just standing next to this huge manticore that you've never seen before in your life. And you have no idea why it's here. But you're just
Right
chilling
in the back.
next to it.
Well, actually, isn't it 50 feet in the air?
That's very true. You're correct.
So you just see a... Wait, there's no sun,
Big
there's
shadow.
no black shadow. Never mind.
Not to mention, I couldn't just see that he summoned it.
That's also true. Yeah, old Woody.
Alright, I will move for the first time. So I'm gonna move for a here? No.
So we got
Yeah, we're
Herfik
right in
the
front of
Silent
it.
and old Woody the Still.
And you said it looked angry. Does it look hurt?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, in that case, old Woody is going to Eldritch Blast the shit out of his ass.
There's like
Did you
some
say you're going
advantage
to
me.
Eldritch Blast out of your ass? Because that would be impressive.
I think he said something about Eldritch blasting the poop out of.
Oh!
Oh.
That's impressive.
That'll be 23, right?
I didn't even see what I rolled because I had the other screen up. Oh.
You have plus 12 to hit?
No. I have. Let's see.
Plus 4, plus 4, plus 4.
Well, what it says in the tooltip.
Yes, that's not. So that's only so it's -4, but that's still a 26 and a crit.
I just wanted to point it out. Because
Do you
I-
do? Oh
I
right,
have
so each.
charisma +4. That's all it has on the attack roll on here.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It's
you
adding
figure-
more on here, but
Okay.
yeah. All right. So that first one is going to deal 10 plus your charisma modifier, which is 4, so that's 14. And the second one deals minimum damage of 5, so that is 19 points of damage.
Do we max the crit damage on spells too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, does he have that malice?
But
thing
for
where,
spells,
like-
you just max the crit damage. You don't max and
Oh,
add
okay.
a die.
Okay.
Why is it adding an extra 4? That's so weird. And
if you
why
check
it-
proficient,
okay.
that's why it would add 4 from proficiency.
What's the random 1 damage on here though? That's kind of confusing.
Where?
The 13 plus 1.
It's because
Oh.
your magical item thing.
Well, no, it's because your you have in your crit box, you have it set to 1d10. It should be.
Oh, right.
Actually, you shouldn't have anything in that box. For spells, don't worry about the crit damage. It's just gonna max.
I didn't put anything in there. It just did it.
Yeah, it does it automatically. Anyway, all right. So you Eldritch Blast it twice. It is still going though. It is still standing. Is there anything else you're going to do?
Well, that's really all I can do. So, I'm gonna put Howard on top of my head and talk to him.
As one does. All right. Next is the purple group of Lemures. So this one is going to attack Tuskos. That is a 16. What's your armor class? Ah, that is going to hit for but a single point of damage. So, Tuskos, you take 1 damage. And these Lemures are going to move over to here. And this one is going to just move a little bit and going to attack you as well. 7 is going to miss you though. So that was those group. Green group. Green group is going to attack May. First one, 8 is going to miss. Second one, critical fail.
Oh, that's a difference there.
Are they gonna have a card?
Yeah, they are. That would be a natural attack because it is claw. Hangnail. If this was a claw attack, it was. Slam or unarmed strike. You cannot use that attack for 1d6 rounds. Alright.
One of
That
these sad sacks has goofed. Is it this guy?
Lemure cannot use that attack.
Wow. Over here with sub-disable strats.
Alright. Blue is going to try its best to move. And it is still restrained. This one, though, is going to...
He still take a 3d6.
Actually, he is going to... That's true, he does take 3d6. Go ahead and roll that.
Man, this is like Moonbeam and Entangle put together.
Mm.
Or Web.
It is a
Something like
4th level spell cast as a 5th level.
True.
Oh, actually, because it's cast as a 5th level, does it get 4d6?
I don't think it does. It totally should, but I don't think it does.
No, it does not. Okay. Anyway, this one, while he's rolling that damage, this one is going to go over there and attack Tuskos. 21 is going to hit you for 4 bludgeoning damage.
No, I don't have health insurance.
Hate it when that happens. Alright, and this guy is going to make his way down here. And are you... Has that Roland coming, Bullfrog?
Oh, sorry. I was doing something else. I didn't realize you asked me to roll.
Yep, 3d6.
I'm guessing 36.
Yep.
For everybody currently in it.
Well, just for the blue guy, because it's his turn.
Okay.
Alright, why don't you tell me what happens to this blue guy?
The tentacles reach up and rip him into 1,000 bits of tiny flesh, and then fling them about the earth around them.
Absolutely.
Violence.
Alright, Malice. And
Okay, I'm
Gust.
going to do things a little out of order. I'm going to let the Manticore go first. And then, restrained creatures get advantage even from range attacks, right?
I believe that is the case.
Yeah, the
Well,
Eldritch
then-
Blast.
The Chimera is going to feel the wrath of more spikes.
Oh,
Spike!
that is a hit. Well, roll it again to see if you crit.
There's
Just
an
so wondering,
advantage thing you can click, by the way, at the top.
Chimera, not Chimera.
I find it doesn't always work though.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I forgot to do that too. Why does it?
Why is it still doing only...
It
Because
did.
you have
It
to-
tilted over. It did.
That
it
one
was
was
9 or
with
2.
advantage. So
It just shows
both
the
of
higher
those are
roll.
gonna hit.
And both get an extra D4.
That's true. Both of them get an extra D4 for minimum damage so far.
There's no max damage on the D4.
What's the
Come
extra
on.
D4 for?
Because I made it big.
Oh, sweet.
So I've done...
All right. So total of 12 damage so far.
Is it dead yet?
It is not, but
Well,
it
fine,
is
it's
not
gonna
looking good.
It's going to eat a third goddamn spike.
Let's see it. It is not.
Wrecked.
All
Are
right.
you talking about
that
how those
one
were
is gonna
all
miss.
min damage on a D8?
That's very true.
Wow.
And it did roll a D8 too.
Shouldn't have deadly shotted.
Anyway, it's going to fly back down and land right here,
All right.
right in front of the 3 lemurs. And as for Malice, he's just going to sit down and watch.
Not even.
All
kill
right. Chimera's turn. And he is going to roll for breath.
Seppuku?
Well, do you want to roll
Wait a
for
fucking minute.
his?
He does not
Do you
get
want to roll
breath.
first
He is
for
going
the
to.
train?
Yeah, he. Can you cast that spell again, just so I can see it and don't have to scroll back
sir.
up 5 million posts? He doesn't have to make another dexterity saving throw. He already failed it, so now he's just got to make...
He chooses.
He is
strength
restrained,
or
so
dexterity.
can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check.
So he gets the damage regardless if he starts his turn.
Starts its turn and is already restrained, takes 3d6. Alright, yeah, so roll that 3d6. He takes
So
it.
Unlike Moonbeam, he doesn't get a save for the half either.
Right.
Cool.
10. Oh! Oops, that's not what I meant. I just pulled a Kooper. All right. So, he is in Mortal Kombat mode. What was that DC on those tentacles? 16?
It's gonna be what you said, 8 plus my proficiency plus my charisma modifier.
Yes.
So yeah, that'll be 16.
All right. He is in Mortal Kombat mode, and he is still restrained by the tentacles. Lemure of Orange. Were you gonna say something?
Woody sees this and he squeals with joy and claps.
Oh
And that's
yeah.
it.
All right. So this orange one next to May. May is paying attention. She sees her opportunity on this chimera, but as she does, the lemure behind her also sees his opportunity, and he crits. He deals 7 damage to May, who then reduces it down to 3.
And then reduces it down to 1.
Oh. Boy.
Whoa, there's like so much balancing going on right now.
Uncannily.
Actually, I believe you did that last turn with the chimera, and I don't think you've gone since.
You will have done. Well, yes, it's true. Well.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. The chimera goes right before this thing, so no, you didn't. All right, so you reduced it down to 1.
Okay.
That is a bunch of crap. All right.
That is the point of this build.
Victor.
It gets even better when you hit Rogue 7 and get evasion.
Well, I'm deeply regretting not min-maxing because that's apparently what everyone else did.
I mean,
I didn't.
I didn't.
So
No, just Kooper.
I'm a freaking elephant monk.
hey man, it's a 1-level campaign. I'm testing a build.
and some guy that summoned a manticore.
Okay, that one kind of seems a little.
Turn for like 20 damage each time. Like the list goes on. Anyways,
man, standard level 4 spell carrying this fight right now. Just saying.
Well, my health's too low to do anything cool. I guess I'll just revert to shooting arrows with these guys.
All
I'll
right.
shoot one at this guy.
All right. None of them have been hit as of yet. No
Doesn't
longer the
matter.
case. Purple
So
gets
that
hit
purple
for
guy.
11.
Is he still alive?
He is. He is no longer.
Alright. Then I'm gonna run farther away.
You now see the manticore like nearby.
It's very true. All right. Next group of lemures is going to try to not be restrained. Fail. Success. And a fail. All right. This one is no longer restrained. And, oh, they do take 3d6 at the beginning of their turn, though.
They do.
Yep.
This action breakout, right?
Is all right. Why don't you tell me what happens to these bad guys?
Oh man. Well, there's not many things you can do with tentacles ripping flesh apart, but it does that.
All right. A meat grinder. May.
Right. Seeing that this manticore looks in really bad sorts, and May kind of got hit for kind of a lot of damage, but kind of not from the yellow. Oh my.
its swords do look particularly bad, considering it has.
Kooper went bye-bye.
Ah,
yeah,
Coop,
I don't know that.
where'd you go?
Are we audible still? Or
Yep, yeah, you're still
Yeah.
audible.
okay.
Just can't
Roll20
see it.
decided it wanted to crash for no apparent reason. This guy who swung at us and got a crit will receive a rapier probably to the sternum, if to the extent that they have sternums.
They
Which guys is-
definitely do not have sternums.
In the eye.
To the sternum area.
Which one of these guys was it that whacked me?
It was orange.
All right, he is within 5 feet of Tusco, so he's gonna take a ravaging Vajra.
Tell me what happens to this guy.
He gets poked in the sternum, and in the midsection, and May proceeds to lift the rapier out upwards, and he kind of like it's kind of like a flower blooming, but there's blood and guts, and it's kind of gross.
Oh yeah. Basically, as soon as you stab just in his center, he just dissolves around your blade, and you pull your blade up, and everything just puddles around it.
It is easy to remove. And the green guy directly above will also take a rapier.
All right. Why don't you tell me what happens to him as well?
This time we're gonna poke him in the sternum, and we're gonna move the rapier downwards.
All right. Basically, the
Let
same thing
the
happens
guts-
again.
Kind of like a disembowelment type thing. I don't know if these ring-tailed lemurs have bowels or not, but they're totally primates as far as May knows.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Absolutely. They're of the Devilus Shiticus class.
Yeah.
All right, Tuscus.
Yes. Thing. Okay. So we have this chimera who is not looking good. That is a fact.
That is absolutely a fact.
All right.
He's looking at like 1 HP, not good.
All right. We attack, and
Tell me what you do.
all right. So we have this chimera, and this chimera is gonna try to take a little chomp at Tuscus as a last flail of desperation. However, Tuscus is gonna dodge right under the face of the chimera and then lunge upward and stab it right through the head with his tusk,
Which
and
head?
then rip it out. Both of them, because he has two tusks.
Yeah, which head?
He has 3 heads.
Oh,
Yeah, which head?
crap. The center head.
All right.
It's like magical hats. All right.
I'm thinking like the two tusks like split the two heads on the side, and then like the trunk like wraps around in like choke holds.
Then off the thrill and exhilaration of a kill in battle, Tuscus is going to turn around to this guy and throw another tusk and fail miserably.
That
Critical
is very true.
fail
Which one was it?
miserably.
Against purple?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to call that a natural attack. Got too close. Your attack hits the target, but the target may start a grapple against you for free. That's
so
not
does it
particularly
actually
bad.
hit?
So it does hit.
For
And
11?
roll an opposed grapple check. Never mind, don't worry about it. Which one did you hit? Purple?
That one.
Alright.
You got a bonus action, right?
I do.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Why don't you roll another attack just to see if it does indeed hit? Because I don't want to crit fail to have it hit.
Oh.
You don't want to crit fail kill.
Well, no,
Oh.
it's not a kill. But alright.
Well,
So
there's also
you do hit it.
+2,
Actually,
so-
I'm gonna say half damage because that would make sense.
Alright. It's also +2 because of rage.
Right.
And then I believe. Yeah,
I think in the
okay.
future I'm gonna say if it says that you hit, you don't actually hit it. Just does whatever the extra thing is because I don't want to crit fail to hit. But I already said it on this one, so I'm gonna go with it.
Okay, and then we'll just spend a key point and flurry for 2 more. unarmed strikes.
All right, against that one.
Yeah, we'll hit that one first. If is it still up?
Tell me what happens to it.
All right. After you know, barely almost being grappled and kind of like breaking free from it, Tuscus will use his momentum and pull out a spinning roundhouse hoof kick, and just kick the Lemure's face off of its body. And then, using the momentum from that, he will spin around and throw another kick at the guy beneath him.
Buddy.
All right.
Does rage get doubled on that too?
No, because it's just a flat bonus. So that is
Okay.
6 damage plus this 6.
14?
So that is 12 plus 2 is 14. All right. 14 to this guy. He is barely hanging on.
Monk, I think.
Oh wait, did you hit him with the first one too? Or was that no? That first one finished off the other guy. All right.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Old Woody.
All right. Woody sees that there's this lemur lemure hanging on to life, and he Eldritch blasts him.
Which one?
The one that he just hit that is almost hit.
No longer exists.
And as that Eldritch Blast hits, he says, "You die now." And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my second instance of Eldritch Blast to attack the one that's kind of floating in the. How do I do the little bubble thing?
If you have your cursor, if you click select and then you hold the left click.
That's not doing it.
Click select on the left.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
All right. So he gets hit for 5. All right.
And,
Anything else?
I'm gonna propel him backwards 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Which Lemures is it now? 'Tis the green
Oh,
one.
actually, no, hold on. Can I reposition? Can I like move? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Do that as well. Not even close to my max distance. So.
All right. So this one up by May is going to basically move towards her and just try and like slap itself against her and just kind of try to bite at her, and it doesn't do any damage. It's just kind of gumming you. And
Meg glares back.
the blue ones, first blue one is going to hit claw at Tuscos. The other one is going to also move up to Tuscos and claw at him. Both of them are going to miss. Malice.
Oh wait. Hold on. Time out.
Okay.
Last turn I took damage from something, right? I don't remember. It was like -5 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Doesn't that get reduced because of rage?
It's half.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna add 2.5 because I don't
Guys are
remember
doing
what the total was.
psychic.
I'm just gonna add 2. I don't remember what it was. I'm just gonna add 2.
Okay.
There.
Malice.
Okay.
Okay. My manticore buddy here is going to bite this thing's head off, or at least try.
All right. That is a hit.
I'm guessing it's still very much alive.
It is still alive.
Well, hopefully for not much longer, as it also is going to receive a claw.
Tell me what happens to it.
After removing its fangs from its face, it'll slash at it with its claws right through its midriff, tearing it to pieces.
Alright, there's now another puddle of flesh. Lots of puddles of flesh going on here. There are only 3 still sentient. Anything else?
Then the Manticore is going to basically jump over here and claw this poor fella. Oh shit.
Does he get that many attacks?
Yep.
Alright.
Fighting 2 claws or 3 spikes.
I just love how it's all like combined perfectly in a Lemural.
Oh shit, I just realized I had advantage up on both of those.
Yeah,
I think they both did.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the on the first one, it was a nat 9. On the first one, which would have been a 14. So
Well,
it's
it still would have. Yeah, it still would have hit. And
Okay.
yeah, the other one was exactly right.
And this one is going to have advantage because it's going to claw at
Blue? Alright, that's true, it does.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
No.
Claw!
Oh! Why don't you tell me what happens? Wait, I think, right? Yeah, why don't you tell me what happens?
Hey, that
Netflix
rolled
and kill.
That rolled crit damage instead of just giving him max.
Plus, there's a D4 too. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the D4 shit. After making one into a puddle, it leaps into the air, landing right here, and as it's landing, brings its claw down on this Lemur, slashing it into pretty much obliterates itself into a pile of goo.
Alright. I believe that puts it to Victor's turn.
and Malice is just still sitting there eating popcorn.
Pretty much. Welcome to what I wanted my character for.
He might occasionally punch things.
I might occasionally punch things.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the blue one. Oh.
He hasn't attacked in like a legitimate
Alright.
hour.
That is a ranged attack. Bullseye. Your shot ricochets and hits you near the eye. You are blinded for 1 round.
Wow.
It hits me?
Near the eye.
You'll shoot your eye.
So
It's
you don't
an arrow.
actually. So you don't actually take any damage from it, but
Okay.
it will just say that it like nicks your eyelid basically, and
Okay.
yeah.
Then, okay.
Nerd on it.
Turn.
All right.
I mean, I can't really do anything, right?
Yeah, no, not if you're blinded.
Yeah.
All right, May.
Alright. Sad sack up here is gonna take the thing, I reckon. Wow. That might not
Roll
actually
20
happen,
has got some
because we do
problems
have
today.
advantage.
You do have
So we're gonna-
advantage.
We're gonna roll for a second one. and
Wow.
once again.
That is a hit, however.
Alright. You wanna just take the wow, all those min damages?
No, you
It was
can
6+8.
you can roll your damage again since that was the
So this
difference.
is just the damage. Considerably more damage.
Tell me what happens to that guy.
So this guy who's just been like trying to slobber his goo all over May's
Oh,
chest.
yeah.
She doesn't like it, and just proceeds to like in a reverse grip with the rapier, just like stab it in his chin, and like kind of rip his head off
All right.
in a very savage way. We'll proceed to kind of shuffle around Tuscos, go down to here, and whack this blue guy without the sneaky.
All right. You do have advantage again.
Get the goodie.
All right. 19 hits, 6 damage. Well, 8, right? Because you're raging.
I don't get it if I use finesse.
Ah. Okay.
That's the one downside of the Dex bar build,
All
Well,
right.
among other things.
Can you just use a strength-based attack? Oh,
Tuscos.
you need finesse for the
I could, but my
right.
modifier would be less.
Okay,
I deal
Tuscos
with
is
things.
going to.
Finish this up.
Would I get advantage from this part because he's a giant fight in Manticore?
No. He would have to be 1 square down.
You could move here to get advantage, though.
That's true.
Look at that. What a guy.
Big fan of this huge Manticore and the range of advantage tiles.
Those are both with the. Oh, yeah, that's very true.
Ye-
All right. Why don't you tell me what happens to this chump?
I leap into the air, do a monk-style flip by using my trunk as a springboard, and then I double curb stomp him into the ground, and then after he's on the ground, I use my tusks to rip him in half.
Yeah, you do. All right. So, you guys just took out 16 lemures and a chimera. How does that make you feel?
Like I want to go to bed.
That's fair.
May
Alright.
like sheaths her stuff and starts trying to get this lemur goop off of her chest.
All right.
Tusko's just like, he's like covered in like blood and goop, except for his tusks are just like sparkly clean still. He's just like, whoa, these are cool.
May, you never actually used your bardic inspiration die.
No, I have not yet, but it does last for 10 minutes, so I probably will use it on something within the next 10 minutes.
All right.
Old Woody kneels down next to the massive tentacles, and some of them reach towards him, and he pets them lovingly.
All right.
Pretty sure the tentacles were like MVP of that fight.
And as I believe that only lasts for what, a minute, or is it 10 minutes?
Oh god, that's up here somewhere. Duration 1 minute.
Okay. So as you pet them lovingly, they slowly retreat. They basically, it looks like they retract into the earth. And you guys are once again alone with a huge manticore.
And its owner sitting, just watching.
Eating popcorn.
So May, knowing the rest of her companions, kind of turns to the new guy with all the crazy tattoos and points
Actually,
at the man.
I believe it shrinks down as well after a minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
After a minute, it's back to being at least a large manticore,
Right.
not a huge manticore.
Right.
May turns to point, kind of thumbs of this thing and turns towards Malice. Is this chimera thing yours?
Yes.
I love how she calls the chimera the manticore and the manticore a chimera.
Exactly. That's what 8 intelligence will get you. Actually,
And,
9 intelligence, but...
And I like how my character just doesn't give a fuck. No, I don't care. Yes, it's mine, but that's all I have to say is yes.
All right.
I strongly feel like this would be the ideal spot to end.
Right here?
Yes.
So
Not quite yet.
soon?
Not quite yet.
Disagree.
Do you have somewhere to go, or?
Yeah, to bed,
Okay.
because I have to work in the morning.
We'll do a few more minutes because as you guys are recovering from your fight, you notice a single humanoid figure approaching. It is hooded and walking slowly, and as it gets closer, you can see that it's about 7 feet tall and has a blotchy yellow cast to its skin. As he approaches, he pulls back his hood to reveal his tall, thin face with, actually, I will just show him to you. Show to players. He looks like this.
Ye blue Yoda with the beard.
And you can see that he's got yellow, emotionless eyes. And as he approaches, he gets within 10 feet of you and he says, "You're late. You should have been here days ago.
And I'm gonna say to him, "You're not silent."
My name is Herfik. I'll be your guide." "Why'd you expect me to be silent?"
Because you're Herfik the Silent.
Oh, that's what the angels call me. They've got a strange sense of humor. They wouldn't know a good joke if it bit them in the behind.
They have bees for hinds?
That was a terrible joke.
Herfik just looks at you and just stares at you.
I'm gonna
Says,
play the.
You're not
I'm
an
gonna
angel, are you?
I'll use a flute to play a little the Price is Right like Lose theme, like ding 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 ding. After he tells that joke.
All right.
That's like bardic anti-inspiration.
More like
That's
bardic
what-
perspiration because he's dying up on that stage right now.
I was gonna say that's like vicious mockery.
What are each of your names? What can I call you? You know mine.
You can call me maybe.
That joke's any better. Blah.
That was a great joke.
No, that's not true.
May is fine.
So I'm gonna do a little bow. Say Victor.
Make a little thing. Oh.
Victor Vasago.
Malice.
Why am I? I have like an aura. Oh,
Yeah,
right, because
that
I'm
was-
raging.
yeah.
Right.
I'm assuming that neither of you are raging anymore, unless you're
Yeah.
rage talking.
May.
Rage
How long does
speaking.
rage last? An hour?
Actually, it ends as soon as you don't take damage or do an attack for a round.
Or after a minute.
Okay.
Definitely expired now.
It's like rage in Pokemon.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'm assuming Tuscos and Woody introduce themselves as well.
Yeah, we all introduce ourselves.
Woody says, incredulously, "This is Howard." Howard.
Hello, Howard. And he walks over to the Manticore and he goes up to her and he says, "And what's your name?"
Manticore turns to it and just simply roars.
Oops,
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
No, not that.
Not
I
that. That was
have
a-
family in that area. All right, so he pulls out a chain about 3 feet long, made of thin, 2-inch diameter brass links. The chain is formed into a loop, which can be worn as a necklace or a sash, and he hands it to May. He says, "This is your way home. Guard it well. Without this, you're no better than the other dead souls here. The devils call them soul shells. The walking dead, the poor wretched creatures that have been condemned by their gods to spend eternity here. The only difference between you and them is that you can leave whenever you want. Simply touch this chain and wish to leave. It will take you and all that you carry. Anyone not touching the chain at the time will be left behind. Careful though, because you can only use it once. It'll bring you to the angel that brought you here in the first place." And continuing, he pulls out a leather pouch and also hands it to hands that to Tuscos. He says,
Nice.
"Your benefactor has offered to pay your expenses for the trip. Whatever you don't use, you can keep as part of your reward." And if you open up the pouch, which I assume you do,
I do.
you can see that it is full of rubies and emeralds, and each one looks like they're worth about 100 gold pieces. And you can see that there are, let's see, there are 150 of these gems.
At least 150 from
Oh, to see,
It's true.
be a ruby moon, master is mine.
Alright, and Herfik then says, "When they're close enough, devils can smell death on you, and most will simply ignore soul shells. But they won't ignore you if you attract their attention. So don't. Some devils will seek out soul shells for the sheer pleasure of devising more devastating and painful tortures. Most, if they bother with soul shells at all, will simply destroy them, adding another soul to a lava pit. The devil that stole the dragon globe is named Silicon. He's an ice devil, a 12-foot tall insect-like beast. He's accompanied by 3 shorter devils that look a lot like gargoyles. These are Red Abishai. There are 3 things you need to know about devils. Firstly, they're lawful. They live by a very strict hierarchy, from the lowly Lemure to the mighty Pit Fiend. The stronger classes of devils subjugate the weak and rule over them tyrannically. But if a devil says he will do something, you can rely on him to do it. Second, they're evil. They are always scheming amongst themselves, trying to improve their status. You can count on them to betray anyone or break any oath if the reward is high enough, and the chance of being caught is low enough. For you, this means that you can often bribe a devil to look the other way. I expect this is what you'll be using most of those gemstones for. And third, each devil is an individual with his own personality and reasons for doing things. So don't be surprised if any particular devil doesn't behave as you might expect. Come on then, we need to get going. And Herfik heads off in a seemingly random direction at a brisk walk.
Finishes up writing these notes on her pad of paper and follows along.
Same.
I have been meaning to ask this. Can I use my manticore as a mount?
I would imagine so.
That's exactly what I do. I hop up on board on my manticore's back and let him do the walking for me.
Alright. Malice quickly being known as the laziest PC.
Have 10 minutes expired yet?
This PC is in sleep mode.
Yeah. You walk for at least 10 minutes, so.
Okay. I was just gonna make a perception check or something.
Alright. Well, so far ahead, you begin to make out a cluster of buildings, though it's impossible to judge just how far away it is.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for him, or anything else you guys want to do as you're walking along?
No, anything.
Woody asks, "What kind of thing are you?"
Me? Oh, I'm a Gitzerai.
What's that?
That's fascinating.
Well, that's me. I'm not really sure what you're asking. I am a Gitzerai. If you're asking where I'm from, I'm originally from Limbo.
Ah, I love that game.
What? It's not a game.
Sure. Sure it is.
He just kind of stares at you.
Yeah, Woody quickly loses interest and begins talking to Howard and mumbles.
Okay. Alright, then that is probably the best place to end the session.
Well, okay. I'm gonna run away now and flee.
Alright.
I'm gonna just disengage.
45.
Disengaged from Herfik.
No, no, no. I'm gonna disengage from the call.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. So I am planning on having another session next week. You guys can talk with Herfik some more on your way to wherever the heck it is you're going. Well then, next time, I'll see you in hell.